It's Pat, let's go. It's Pat, let's go. It's Pat, let's go.
What's up? What's up? Happy Sunday, beautiful people. Hi, Insta. Hi, YouTube. How y'all doing? Come on in the room. Go tell your friends to tell your other friends to tell your other friends that Girl What's the Tea is live in a fit. And she want to talk about it. We are talking about that never ever meets. Never ever meets. We are again on episode 2. And baby, it keeps getting interesting. I can say that it's watchable. It's watchable. To take the place of what we're used to give us a feeling to ready to love, try to get it together and and regroup and give us what we actually are looking for is some ready to love, right? So it's watchable. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna continue to watch it. We're gonna talk about it and those type of things. So while I get my intro ready, y'all go and tell everybody that I'm back live and I got a few things to say. My people are with me. I changed the time from 8:15 to 7:15. Damn near forgot to tell myself that that's what I did because we be in here too late. I be having things to do. So yeah, we gotta do this hour, no later than an hour and 30 minutes. We gotta go. Okay. So change the time up so we won't be in here so late because I have things to do. Okay, so that being said, Y'all go tell everybody that we ready, me and the T Squad, to talk our shit today. And I'm going to play my intro because I love it so much. Give you time, go and grab your drink. I'm not drinking right now tonight because I had quite a few drinks yesterday. So I'm taking it easy. I'm going to stick with my root beer. So go get y'all wine, y'all Coca-Cola, those things that y'all do. And let's get into an hour of our opinions and what it is that we feel about last night's episode. That's what we're going to do. So we'll be right back. See you in a few seconds. Girl, what's the tea is here with your spicy dose of chaos. Sprinkle with a little love. Hello, it's your girl, what's the tea? Let's talk about it. All right, let's talk about it. I want to bring my people up. Let's see, Miss DJ Smooth just popped in the back studio. What's up? What's up? What's up, my girl? What's up, my lady? You in there? And this time she changing the set around. Let's see what she got going on. Can you hear? BB Frognight?
Yes, yes, yes. What's good? What's good? How do I sound?
Loud.
Really loud?
Yeah, you can turn the mic down. You can turn down a little bit.
Yeah, it's my Bluetooth. Okay.
But we don't see you. We just see a T. T as in Tamasha. Tamasha Brown. How's your day, Miss Smooth?
I just woke up.
You was
I didn't know the time got moved up.
Oh, I told you yesterday. Don't remember?
Mm-mm.
You're gonna say we're gonna move to 7:15 because I want to be out late. Tamaj, what's that? Okay, I tell you what your background. Okay.
Shit.
Turn,
I don't
turn
want
your
the
mic
feds
down on
watching.
your turn your mic down on your computer. Just turn your
Yeah,
sound
I'm
down
gonna
a little
have
bit.
to because this thing is loud.
Yeah, just a little taste.
Yeah.
Little taste. Little taste. All right. So you ain't get just all right, guys. So we're gonna jump into it. We are all here and we're gonna jump into it. Let's jump into it. So we're gonna jump into the beginning of the ending. Um DJ Smooth, somebody shouting you out, and he put a lot of O's in it. CJ1 and only. Hey, CJ1 and only. He told me he said he shouting you out, shouting you out. So we're going to start with the beginning. The beginning was the ending of the first episode when Dominique and Lex had their little altercation. And so we're gonna go. Okay. So apparently, production shows up. Everybody's separated. The next day, Dominique leaves and goes to the hotel, and Lex is crying her eyes out to everybody else and the women, and they all are rallying around her and giving her their support. And so then the next day, Taronda comes in and talks to Lex, and Dominique leaves a message for Lex. I'm going to start with DJ Smooth. What are your feelings about the message?
First of all, shout out to Neek because I think he's in here. Um, uh, what did I think about the message? It was an attempt at an apology. It came across real disingenuous, like they made me do this. it was the laugh at the end for me. Um, like I don't know. I still don't think he did any. I don't feel like he feels like he did anything wrong. He doesn't. He's not understanding the gravity of what was shown. Like when they came back this last week and showed the okay. What's up, CJ? When they came back and shown like the rest of the rest of the altercation,
Mm-hmm.
or let me say their misunderstanding. Um, yeah, brother, it didn't look fake, man. I get what they was trying to say, but it was kind of sad. Um, it frustrated a lot of people. Um, like a lot of people. Uh, gosh, man, it was. I wish he would have walked away rather than engage with her. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Because she
Mm-hmm.
was she was being aggressive too. So
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't just him. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and a lot of women um feel like you're not finna just do that. You're not just finna talk to me, kind of way. You're not finna put your hands on me. I'm gonna show you. And Aaron H. Aaron H. He brought up a good point to where he was like, bro, you had to defend yourself with a pot. You know what I'm saying? And that's saying a lot. So I was disappointed because I think if he was paired with somebody that was more comparable to his personality, I think they probably could have stayed on a little longer, and vice versa. I don't think they were a match as far as um, the show. I think the expectations that both of them had were a little far fetched. So yeah, I was disappointed. 'Cause I don't like to see our people. I don't like to see any man and woman. I don't like to see any kind of violence of that nature. To be honest, it's not even a race thing, but for it to be so specifically highlighted on TV um, was definitely disappointing because a lot of people watch these shows, and what message are we sending out to the masses? You know what I'm saying? I don't care what he said or what she said. If you can't have enough self-control to keep your hands to yourself, man or woman, based off of somebody speaking,
Mm-hmm.
then the problem isn't the words, the problem is the person. Do you agree with me or y'all know?
I agree. Totally. I totally agree. What about you, Tamaj? What is your feedback on the message that he left her and the summary of their ending, the end of their journey, their short journey?
Whoa,
That was a whole lot to unpack. Is this better audio?
kind of
You're
choppy
you're
now.
Do
choppy
I
now.
just sound
You're choppy now. What happened?
like I don't know, girl. I don't appreciate that. But I think I think he was being his sincere self that he was trying to be. And unfortunately, in those type of situations, there's no clean come out of that. Both of them had their fault for what that, but the ending is not what I expected. Like Smooth, watching it again and actually getting my hands around it, and really taking some time to just look and not be judgmental, critical, and anything. It was already a tense topic, tense person that feeling disrespected. Once he grabbed her and was trying to, settle her down with that bear hug, that was the beginning of it. When he pushed her, you know, and that created the atmosphere, that was a problem. No different than her picking up that pot, and everything. So I don't see no way that they would have been able to move forward even if they stayed. Because how do you rebound from something like
Let me
that?
tell you.
And I don't think anybody in
Let
the
me tell you what
process
pissed
would have
me
felt
off.
comfortable with them around.
Yeah. Let me tell you what pissed me off. Uh,
Yeah.
I didn't like the tears. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, I
Right?
ain't like all that Barbie doll either.
Because you didn't have all of that. You know, you was real girl, man. Rah rah, and this is the thing. Okay, look, this is the thing. I'm a woman. I'm a survivor. I've had my moments to where I've had to fight, right? People that were bigger than me, men and women. However, you gotta know what's the song, Kitty Rogers. You gotta know when to fold them and know when to hold them, right? So when she kept running back up, right, that was your turn. That was your time to de-escalate and exit the situation, right? So the pissed me off. And then I don't know who told Taronda J that she was a therapist or a life coach or any of that sort. I don't know who signed off on that. Every time I see her, I think about the chick on Empire with Cookie Lion. So I'm just never gonna take her seriously. Like, who told you? Who put you in this capacity? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not a professional. I get it, what you trying to do. You're trying to open other avenues for yourself. Well, maybe not in this way. Maybe she should have tried another show or something. Like,
Well,
I'm not gonna take you seriously, and then the surprise of y'all have a no hands policy, bro. You knew that. Don't do that. Don't insult the audience, and yourself, and this whole show by being aghast that they had a no hands policy. You know that. You knew that already, and then you surprised that you got to go home too. You was the great. You what?
But why would you stay? This is not Ready to Love.
No.
Why would she stay though?
No. We not. No. It's not about Ready to Love. The premise of this show is these folks have been on the Lord's internet for a number of months, and they have an established relationship. They just haven't never met in person.
I know. What I'm saying is, why would she stay if he left? She came with him. Who was she going to partner with? Everybody's there as partners.
See, you're putting logic into the situation.
Well, that's my logic. I'm sorry.
No. Don't apologize for it. It absolutely
Like
meets.
why would she stay?
No. It certainly meets the criteria of how stupid this show is. What I'm appalled at is the audacity, the unmitigated gall of Alexis to not only show your natural ass on national TV, okay? Your natural country ass on national TV, trying to bow up against a 6'4" ass man, right? Then give this. You go to everybody in the house to give your version of what happened. Like folks ain't in the house with you, right? Because Now you trying to get the sympathy vote, even though you were just as wrong as he was, right? And you got the name wrong up there. It's not Sienna, it's Alexis. By the way, I just saw that.
What you talking about?
You said WTF, Sienna and Dominique. It's Alexis and
Oh, I
Dominique.
forgot. It was supposed to have been Alex. No, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all right. I'm gonna change it after. It's supposed to be Sienna and Brandon. I forgot. I mean, I typed it wrong. I changed it
No,
later.
it's supposed to be Alexis and Dominique.
I'm not talking about them.
Oh, we fun. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Talking about Sienna and
Well, I
Brandon.
need a drink to talk about them people.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got it wrong. Hey, yeah, baby. Yeah, I forgot. I put Dominique's. I'm talking about you, Dominique. Sorry, I meant Brandon.
yeah. So and then the unmitigated guy for her to, she went around the house. Now, she got a couple of people on her side for the sympathy vote,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which was Diamond. Who? Why you come get me, girl? Come get you to do what? What you was gonna do, girl? You got your own issues to contend with. Come get you to do what, ma'am? Ma'am? Okay.
You know why she said that?
No. Again, to come to do what, ma'am? That first of all, the situation had nothing to do with you. So come get you to do what? You're a woman as well. Okay. So what was you gonna do against in to do what? Because nobody ever said except Aaron, you was wrong too. So that's what if you was gonna do something, point out to this young lady, girl, get somewhere and sit down. That's what you should have did. But come to get you to do what? She don't need you to, you know her mama, she don't need you to come and protect. What you gonna do? So when she sat down with Taronda, to this moment, I'm still trying to figure out who hired her to do this.
Okay.
Dr. Nicole, where are you?
So this is what I want to say on that part. Taronda, hi. I think I like you as an actor, and
I like her,
I like
but
your
she need to
music as
go back
well.
to Empire.
But I think that that you should have waited and hosted the reunion part, and then they should have had a real therapist on there to give this advice and be on standby, especially for this show, because this show is talking about people that supposedly have already established relationship, and then they're trying to break the barrier as in going into meeting each other in person on establishing a mental and emotional relationship, and not a physical relationship. Not a physical part has came in. So now this is when everything, just goes into haywire. So at this point, hi Miss Tiffany. So at this point, you would need someone in there that is licensed.
They got them. They got license. They got relationship professionals coming.
Okay, well they should have been there already.
I agree with that.
But they have this.
That was my next thought.
Yeah, they should have had this at the beginning, because um that particular incident, by the way, by the way, since since we already know. Yeah, hey Miss Tiffany, we mean you still supposed to get together. I'm gonna call you. Um they supposed to they wasn't okay, let me say this real quick. The production was not there when that happened, right? But the cameras were still rolling. So this wasn't like nothing planned. It was not fake. This really happened with these two. And with that being said, when they found out that this happened, when they were called out 911, we got an emergency. These so-called therapists that are on standby, this should have been an emergency standby, because at this point, people need to be talked to, counseled. Taronda did not know what to say to this girl. Clearly. Um, this okay. This message that he left her was the same, was kind of the same as what he said when he came on
Mm-hmm.
here. So then that made me realize that that's just, that's the way he thinks. That's his apology, and he really didn't think it was a big deal.
Right.
So, and I would have expected more after him watching it. Now, with him saying that at that moment, being in it, then coming here saying that after he watched it, still feeling the same way. Yeah, we need some talking to. We need to be talked to. He needs
Don't
to be
come over
talked,
here though, because we good over here. We don't.
but he needs some talking to. And she, I'm just gonna say this because I want to move on. I want to move past them.
Yes.
I would not. Lexus, and I know I'm gonna get some slack about this, and whoever be in here recording me to the world, record
Record away.
this. Alexis, Lexi, Lexa, or whatever she calls her name, bad to the something her Instagram is. She's the girl that I tell my son to stay away from. Dominique is the young man that I tell my little sister to stay away from. And I'm just being honest. I just feel like that is I can't say it's no growing need to be, but these people are past 31, 30 years old. They're up into the age to where they have really formed who they're going to be. So at this point, self-evaluation and maybe some help is what would be needed. I'm going to give this advice, especially to Dominique, because I talk to him. I don't have a problem with talking to Dominique. And he doesn't have a problem with talking to me. So I'm gonna give him some auntie advice. Don't go around and go into grabbing somebody's daughter and damaging them. I want to talk to all the men out there that are doing things like that. Stop that. Stop doing that. I don't know why she's doing these interviews. She's obsessed with her body. Alexis, take time this is the advice that I'm giving you. Take time for yourself, because you have a image issue, and put that invested into your family, into your kids. Your images, your image, you can go and have as many surgeries. You can go and get stuck and plucked all day long. You can put on as much weave, as much eyelashes, makeup, lipstick, all of those things. It is still not going to fix your inside. And that's just real talk. So if you feel like that you big enough to buck a 6'4" man and keep bucking like Smooth say, you keep going back and you keep going back, and you thinking that that's not going to trigger him. I don't care what man. I don't care the most nicest man. The most nicest man. I have a reflex after so many hits. He's not gonna sit there and listen to you physically abuse him too many times. Now that's just facts. It's pure defects. I'm sorry. So stop doing that. Women need to stop put themselves in situations to where we have to come out of here and be an advocate for you. And then the next 5 minutes we see you back with them. Now, hold on, Smooth. Let me say this one thing. We sit here and went to bat for this girl. Bet.
Who?
The community. They still did. They went to bat for her.
Oh, say they.
And then she came up. Just for instance, if they would not have came on this show before we saw the ending, right? Everybody would have been riding around her. And then she would have ended up on one of these blogs with him again. After everybody went to bed. See, that's the problem that we have as advocates of domestic violence, is those people that we go to bat for and then they go back into the situation. And so That's all I really got to say about that, because I want to move on to something else that I did not like and that was very disturbing to me. But I'm going to get my other people's opinion. I want you guys to chime in the comments as well about how you guys feel. I have the clip ready. Okay. And let's watch it.
It's good crack.
All right, so drawing back to what we were talking about, you should move to New York.
You sound like you were open before.
I said that I was open to come to Florida. I wouldn't live with you prior to being married. What incentive would you have to marry me if we lived together already?
So it literally falls all on me.
Yeah, come to New York.
Now you're not even a little bit open.
No, I ain't gonna know. I'm not particularly a fan of Florida.
Sienna's allowed to have her own opinion and perspective on things, and it may not be for her. But sometimes there's an inconsistency in remembering conversations or prior conversations that we had.
I love being a New Yorker, and I love being from the Bronx, but I'm most definitely removed. Like I'm very flexible in where I can live and still be able to work.
And then her stance will completely change on the same topic.
Do you think we're compatible?
There's not a doubt about chemistry. I think that's not a question and things, but I think some of the dynamics are turning.
What do you mean?
That I think you flip-flop on some of your answers.
You're the second or third person to call me inconsistent, and that hurts my feelings.
That's a big one. Who called you inconsistent also?
There's other guys I've dated. That hurts my feelings.
Now we're getting down to like a core, I think, and that's what's probably the scariest part for me.
Oh, you saying that I have a history of being inconsistent?
Yes. It's like when we try to talk, it's you try to overtalk me instead of listening, and you don't listen, and then I think things stack up.
Yo, you're a bitch. All right?
Wow.
You're a bitch. And you talking about irrelevant.
It's like, you see how you're not listening to
I'm listening, and I called you a bitch. He has a habit of just saying the first thing that comes to his mind without thinking about how it would make me feel. It triggered me a bit. Like, you're talking about me and inconsistency. You got kids by multiple people.
How's that inconsistent?
You have kids by multiple people. I feel like having a broken marriage shows that you can't keep a promise.
Do you remember why
Yes.
I was married? Mainly because I had a kid at 20, and like for me, that North Carolina Southern is kind of the right thing.
But it means that you can easily break a promise. And then not only did you have a broken marriage, then you went out and had a kid by somebody, and that didn't work either.
That's 10 years later, yes.
So for you getting on my case, talking about your very inconsistency and flip-flop, my
Well, first of all, we're here for a reason. Second of all,
is showing your track record ain't really looking. What makes me any different than the parade of women that have come around?
with Sienna, I feel like there's a lot of projecting based off her past. I consistently try to listen to her. I consistently try to communicate with her. But it comes to a point where it's like, you can't win.
This show is exhausting mentally.
All right, let me go to the comments in Twitter. In the Instagram, I'm missing. Hidden. Wrong show. Okay. So Stiletto Fetish says, and now Shay and Diamond fighting on social. This cast is exhausted. She said the same thing. Dominique says, I love Sienna. New York women different. You would say that, Dominique.
They are different. However, the ability to talk and communicate are two different avenues. Sienna is a good talker, but she don't communicate well because she does not listen. That none of the both situations, her situation versus Brandon's situation, are incomparable. Right? The man, yes, he got married at an early age, probably because of his upbringing. It is a cultural thing. When you get married young, you have a baby, they want you to do the right thing, right? That does not mean or show that he breaks a promise or that he's inconsistent. And then when he was 30, he had another baby, or 30-ish or whatever. He had another child, right? So stuff happens, and that again to me does not show him being inconsistent. Not one time did she apologize or settle her brain cells down or just shut up to even hear what the man was saying. 90 days before they filmed, she said, yeah, I'm in New York. I'm a New Yorker, but I have no problem moving to Florida with you. I'm sure she said it before. So that's the last thing that man got. You good with moving to Florida? Because you know I don't want to move right now because I have children. Then we get on the show, and then you have changed your stance. You have done a complete 180 to and then play in my face. Then you call me out of my name. Then you decide to poke fun at my life situation, because life be lifing. Girl, you and them faux locks grow up, ma'am. That was really that was out of line. Where did you get these people from, bro?
Tamaja, what's your take on this?
This was interesting because there were so many layers to it. Before they had that encounter, they had the intimacy test with the Kumatra,
Kama
the Kama Sutra. There we go. And when they got to theirs, she chose the position where she wasn't facing him. That was less intimate. And he said he'd rather watch TV, and she wasn't even
Let's let's
connected
let's,
at
let's,
all.
let's not get to that one yet. Let's focus on. I want to talk to that.
Well,
To that. Let's talk about.
yeah, this is what I was observing that led up to, because this happened and then boom, and I'm like, okay, she went from 0 to 100 on this man. Now you already know it's on eggshells because of what you guys just did with that exercise, and now you feel a little vulnerable and already scaled back. He did not call her inconsistent. She put that word there. You know
right.
what I'm saying? He gave a description of the experience, and she said, "Oh, it said, oh, you called me inconsistent," and that triggered her on her side.
She
So
did.
for her to attack him, that told me, okay, she feel attacked, and by her doing that, it created a situation that was just going to be explosive for every step of the way. So she went for his character, she went for his loins, went to his type of parenting, went to his mind, and I'm looking like, this is the guy you came here with, right? And
Right.
so it's like I'm from the city. I'm from San Diego, so I totally get city talk, and I totally get the whole culture difference when you're speaking to somebody. But it doesn't matter how you speak it. Your words, what you say is what you say. So whether she was saying it from the South, from New York, from West Coast, Midwest, what she said was wrong. In the context of which it was. Even though we know the show was pre-recorded years ago, if that is still alive today, and if that's a mindset that she has to just haul off and call someone a bitch because their perspective hit a spot, that's a problem. And we have to be mindful of that, especially calling the type of man that Brandon appears to be a bitch. Because he's already the type of man that he is. He seems like a gentle giant. He's mannish and all, but he has his own personality. So to call that kind of man that further speaks to the type of mindset that she's probably accustomed to dealing with.
Okay, so with me, y'all know that word is a very trigger word for me. If I if I'm going to whoop your ass on the internet for calling a woman a bitch, I'm gonna whip your ass on the internet for calling a man a bitch. It's not a double standard. Same goes for everybody. Same goes for everybody. Me. That's me. I don't like now. If you just do not like this person and you guys are going at it, and when you going at it with somebody, no telling what's gonna come out your mouth because you genuinely don't like this person and y'all are editing like y'all at the point to where it's gonna be bows and blows. It's okay. I get that. But if this is someone that you're talking about that you came on the show because you might be considering having a relationship with them, and just want somebody to tell me from the cast, was it something that was cut out that Miss Monica missed that triggered her to say, you a bitch? She didn't say you acting like a bitch, because normally that's what women say to me when we upset with them. Some women, Miss Monica don't do that. I don't talk to my men like that. Okay. But some women will say, oh, nigga, you acting like a bitch. Some will say that. But she said to him, you a bitch. So is it something missing? Because we know y'all
I
cut
don't think
stuff
it
out.
was. I
That-
agree with Tamasha because she was triggered.
She was
Because
triggered.
so
So
she
if
her trigger is she lashes out verbally and
and
Yeah,
so
she
okay,
because
attacked.
this
yeah,
is
she was
my
attacking
question.
him.
What man? Now maybe it's I'm sure it's on because Dominique just said that he liked her. So he liked the New York woman, that she's different. So
Yeah, yeah, and you can see her
what
attitude. See, yeah, you can
man,
see her attitude. With it, she could be a likable person, but have a nasty mouth, and
okay,
that told me right there she's nasty.
what men in today's society is okay? Because if it's some out there,
It
you
doesn't
guys
matter
DM
about it
me
doesn't
and
matter the
let me
time
know.
frame. The fact of the matter is that she has some issues and she's getting triggered based on so the type of what I've seen thus far from her is she's the type of person you can't tell her a truth about herself and her receive that, right? She wants to tell you all your flaws and highlight all about you, but you can't reciprocate that and say anything bad, you know, negatively about her. Not one time did that man call her out her name. Not one time did he get out of pocket or lose his composure. So their maturity levels are incompatible. She's not there. It's not about age because age is not in which wisdom is acquired. Their maturity levels are vastly different. We don't know what Brandon's been through, right? Because I mean, okay, he's got 2 kids by 2 different people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us have been married at a young age. 20 may work for some people. For some, you got to grow. You still grow. You know what I'm saying? You're still growing. Your brain is still maturing. Your body is still changing. You're still developing emotions and thoughts of your own mind. So we don't know what it didn't work the first time when he got married. That's okay. But to weaponize what he's shared with you, I don't like that. Because that's you're breaking the trust that we have. That mean I can't tell you nothing. You
Well,
know
the
what I'm
thing
saying?
about it is, my thing of it is, if she felt that passionate about you, dated him online for how many months?
Exactly.
You knew all these things.
But
You
that's what
knew
I'm
all
saying.
these things. So
She was
why would you even
weaponizing.
come?
I don't like people that do that.
Yeah, I don't.
That-
But why would you even come on this show with him to down him, to degrade him, to do all these things when you already knew that he got married at 20? You already knew that he was a father. You already
See, and
knew that
the
he
the fact that it
was.
and the fact that it happened the way it did, I don't think she planned on coming on there, but that's an example of how loose or how slippery that slope is when she gets upset. Like she's one of those people that you
Oh,
almost have to have a disclosure with, like, hey, proceed with caution. Like you ever seen in the movies where they have all them warning signs before you get to the actual site? That's
yeah.
her, because he didn't, I did a word test. This is what I do because I know that culture changes and everybody's big about words. So I changed the word in my head and I said, if I get the same effect from the word that I'm going to use alternative to what she used, then that is ultimately what she's implying. So even if she said this word that I'm about to say, it wouldn't have been appropriate either because it still would have been a blow. So I said, yo, like I reenacted it and shit. I was like, yo, you a simp. Yo, you a punk. So it didn't matter which way I spent it, even though bitch was a low one, where she was coming from, that whole thing all by itself is what caught me. And I'm just like, okay, if you could scoop like that and pull out shit like that, and you guys just linked online, and y'all are just now around each other. We just did a few things exercise wise. You don't show me what's up, but now you just, and then I didn't like the way that she used the people to cover for her. It's almost like she used the house as a deflection. When they started the clip, when they came back or whatever, when they went downstairs, she hurried up and put her 2 cents out. Yeah, he said this and he already got this going on. And she painted his whole picture to everyone so that they already have a mind about him and what they assume the tension is. They have no idea about what the fact that what she did. She didn't open her mouth and say, well, yo, he said this and I took it as this and I said bitch and that's what made me say this. She jumped right in at everything that was negative about him. Oh yeah, he talking about me, but he got kids and he got this and he got this, but she never did that. So everybody going in at him, and I'm just looking at how this.
Yeah, but those kind of people are called throw your rock, hide your hand kind of people.
Gaslighters.
She has not. She's not a accountability. Like everybody is entitled to whatever their own opinion, right? And I see Nick in the comments talking. I don't care about people being crazy. And the word crazy, the trigger word for me, right? Everybody has some level of trauma. Some are more severe than others, right? My thing is, because when you get on TV, or even if you in my face, and I know you as a friend or associate or whatever, if you're the type of person that will take something that's near and dear to me and weaponize it against me to hurt me, that's a problem for me. And in a relationship, there has to be a safe space, right? So Brandon has to. You gave him you gave him the impression that talking to you and expressing those things to you was a safe space, not for you to get on national TV and show your natural ass and regurgitate those things to hurt him, because you brought forth a truth about yourself. Clearly, it was something he didn't know, because if the land where two or more are gathered, hallelujah. So if you've had other gentlemen in your life that have used the word inconsistent, right? And then you have this new guy whom you've only known for a millisecond of time, also notice the same characteristic trait in you of being inconsistent. He didn't call you inconsistent. He did say you was a flip-flopper. Same thing.
But that's because, and then not because she said it, but she agreed to it. She put it out there in the atmosphere.
She put it out there, and he did not. But and she tried to say it low, like, chick, we heard what you said. You said, other guys have said that before. The problem doesn't lie within Brandon. The problem lies within you, sweetheart, because you are indecisive and inconsistent. But then when she totally went into exorcist mode, I don't like the weaponized. I don't like the weaponizing of a truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I tell you, I went to Iraq, right? And that's a form of emotional abuse, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. That is emotional abuse.
Oh, it is. Very much so.
When you weaponize somebody's truth or pain against them. You know what I'm saying? He didn't go into the marriage thinking it wasn't gonna work. Nobody ever does that. Nobody ever takes their vows, whether you at the courthouse, the outhouse, the backyard, and with the expectation that your marriage is not going to work. You don't go into a relationship saying, producing a child, automatically thinking, oh, well, this stuff ain't gonna work anyway. No one does that. So to go in and weaponize that pain against that man, girl, you got issues. Hurry up with the doctor. Where is the doctor? Call them immediately, 911.
So let's hit the YouTube. Miss
They going
Dre
in.
Star 87 said, "You ladies are the realest and the most non-biased panel. Keep, I guess she was saying, keep it up. Thank you. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
that. Thank you." She said she thought she was gonna have a crew and a point, and no, ma'am. And exactly, she did. She did. And then she also said Sienna and Joanna can go next. I'm totally agreeing with you on that one. And then she says them and Chris are the real villains. Yeah, I'm thinking that they're gonna make Chris the villain, but we're gonna talk about Chris in a minute. We're gonna talk about that in a second. Joanna makes me tired. She tired to me. Wait a minute.
We
Makes
ain't
me
got
tired.
on her yet,
We ain't
child.
got on her yet. Yeah, we're gonna get to them either. Want to see we're trying to hear is editing all the time. Yes, it is. Okay, so we're gonna stay there. All right, so all right, so with that being said, let's go back. Let's finish up with them. So my part of when she went, when Brandon was having the conversation with Millie, and she was having a conversation with, is Craig is his name? What is his name?
Greg.
Greg. Greg Millie's guy. Okay, so she's talking to him and she's telling him all the business. He was doing the same thing with Millie. Millie was talking to him. Okay. So when she finishes, she goes in, walks in to see him talking to Millie, and then she want to jump upset. Well, you just went and told Craig the same thing that Millie is telling Millie. So where's the disconnect for me? What were you upset about? As though he was
Because
talking to another
she's a
woman.
throw and rock, hide the hand type of chick. She wanted a moment because she thought she ate with that.
She did.
She thought she ate with that comment, but what she did was even more highlight how the Lulu she really is. You are the Lulu, ma'am. You and them Folocks are the Lulu, baby. One,
Duh,
that's
duh,
not your hair.
duh.
Okay, so stop swinging that plastic
Oh,
for one.
Lord.
For two, I said what I said.
Oh,
I said what I said.
oh.
Okay, so I said what I said. So that's delusional. 101. She needs to be on some kind of medication. Cause first of all, I think the way the way they have the house dynamic, you wanna feed off of each other because they're different experiences, right?
Uh-huh.
But and I disagree about Chris, but I'm gonna get to that in a second. And I'm gonna tell you why. Uh she's the Lulu. And the reason why she got upset is because I can talk about you, but you can't talk about me.
Mm-hmm.
That's delusional.
Mm-hmm. Very.
You don't control that man.
Very.
He should be able to vent to his castmates and his friends because they building a friendship as well. They don't know each other. Why you don't want to get to say something? Who are you? Who are
Very.
you,
And
Delulu?
then with that being said, Delulu, that's your
Delulu. That's
name.
my name.
Delulu.
Hashtag
Delulu.
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 Oh my God.
That was a good one, friend. I
I
like that
want
Wow.
one.
Wow.
I want you to know that today, this is the first day that we're starting this, and you're the first one to get you getting booed today, and you are not going to the boom boom room. Okay?
Yeah. This first of all, let me just let me just
You
quickly
are not going to the boo boo room because Brandon said he's not taking you and your nasty mouth to the
See,
dang on boo.
see. The
first
lesson
of
that
all,
I peeped was this.
they already been
The,
booming. They don't need no boom boom room. Them people already been booming.
look,
So
they don't
stop
point it at
trying to
right, right,
No
right.
boo
see,
boo room for
stop trying
you,
to play
ma'am.
us like we don't know. Them people took a shower. I ain't never been in the shower with them. Okay, let me stop telling my business. But
I was gonna say, don't you lie.
oh, I ain't gonna lie.
That's the other show, Cartel and
This is not
Confessions. This is
confessions.
not that. This is not
However, comma, I am 100 and I hold myself accountable. But I know when people been booming and baby, they don't need no boom boom room. Y'all late to the party. What
they
y'all should have did instead of putting them grown ass women in one room like they was in a damn college dorm, give them people their own room. Cause the premise is they ain't never met, right? That's what you said. They
That's
ain't
what
never
you
met.
said.
So
That's what
why
you
not?
said.
Why in God's creation? Why would you think these grown ass people is not finna be scooting and booting
In the room together. So now
in the
they
room
now
together?
they acting like college people. You know, when y'all on a college trip and then your homeboy got a girl and your homeboy got a girl and y'all got to turn each other backs and turn the light off and y'all in one bed,
Put
you're in the
up a
bed.
sheet in the
That's just
middle. Hey,
and they're
put your
putting the seat in the
headphones
middle.
on.
Then nobody want to do that. Like, why would y'all do that to those grown ass people? I don't get it.
I mean,
I
and they
don't get
way
it.
grown. These is not teenagers. They
Yeah,
Be
this
on
is like
TV.
yeah, this
children.
yeah, that wasn't a good move at all. At
Very irresponsible.
all.
We
Well,
know
I'm
y'all
just
got the
gonna say
budget.
this. I'm just gonna say this. The ultimate lesson I hope that people caught from this attempted point that she was trying to win was this: when people are wrong and they know they're wrong, they don't want that truth to go out. They don't want that story to be told. So that's part of why she blew up because she already knew she was wrong and she didn't need no other co-signers, on his side. But ultimately, he made the comment and he said that he found it attractive that she was easy to talk to. So when you accuse your man, attack your man, you risk sending him out there to talk to people that are easier to deal with, that are easier to communicate with. So for me, that's why I looked. I said, yeah, that growl came from a few places. Your insecurity, you can't start fights and not be able to finish them.
I
So
think that's no. She could start them and she could finish them. I just think that she didn't. Her comment didn't hit like she thought it was because I think she thought when she hit him low, right, he was gonna come back with something, and she didn't get the response that she thought would have relieved it.
Well,
That's
this
what
is the
I
thing.
that was my take.
This is the thing. I'm just gonna go quick and old school. A gentleman um that I've been conversating with said to me today. We had a conversation earlier this morning, and he said something old school, and I was like, you know what? It's just as simple as that. And I'm just gonna drop this to the young lady and all the ladies and all the men. And this is just simple as that. What one won't do, somebody else will. So if you don't want him with all them kids, because he only got two kids and two a marriage that was failed, and him looking as nice and handsome that he looks, and he looks, and I checked him out. I'm a blogger, so I'm nosy.
Oh God,
So I've
help
checked him
us,
out,
Lord.
and he's done. He seemed like he got his little shit together. So if you don't want to do, then trust me, somebody else will. And I appreciate for him keeping the way that he's going on with the show now. He keep that same attitude. His DM's gonna be packed. Let's move right along to the.
I got a question. What damn what website y'all go to find what is
I'm nosy.
what
So,
what app was y'all using? Y'all wasn't on Tinder or Hinge or Bumble.
oh wait, I know. Mm,
What app was y'all on?
Facebook.
The hell?
I think they
Facebook
said.
dating?
I think somebody said it was Facebook dating.
Oh man.
Maybe that's some of them. I don't know.
We need to find that
Let's see.
out. Hey,
Nick,
if
you
y'all
still
know,
in
let
here?
us know.
Nick, you still in here? What
I don't want
app?
I don't
What
no
app was
no
they on?
no. I don't want to ask him nothing.
I
No,
talked to
no.
Nick. You don't have to ask him. I asked him. Nick, what
Well,
app?
I don't
What app did y'all use? So I want somebody to tell me. I can ask Brandon myself. I have to ask him later.
yeah, let's find I
Yep.
want to find
Yeah.
out because let's
Yeah.
because I
I
think
asked
I
him.
think that's gonna open up a little bit more for us. And I'm not talking about the masses, I'm talking about us three women because of how we think.
Put in the
I
chat.
Yeah, if
But
y'all know, yeah,
put
let
in
us
the
know.
chat which app you using if you single. Or if you married and you cheating. If you got a confession, just
Monica,
let
you
me
being
know.
you
messy.
wow.
Messy Monday is tomorrow, sis, not today. This save
Cocktails
your
and
soul month
confessions on
Sunday.
She Live TV. I am taking all confessions for the next show. If you have some confessions you want to drop and you want me to read them on air, please drop them in my DM. Tell me what app
I'm
are
scared.
you Tell me what app are you using to
Exactly.
find
Yeah,
your
no.
other? Is it Facebook dating? Is it Hinge? Is it Bubble? Is it
Bumble.
Bumblebee? Bumble.
Bumble.
Tinder. I hope you guys are not on Tinder because I heard Tinder was really dangerous.
Tamasha, get your friend.
What's the
Tinder
other
is
one?
nasty, you know. Tinder a
I
little
heard
rough in them
Tinder was
streets,
a little rough.
and Backpage. Be careful of Backpage now.
I ain't never heard
Backpage
that
Backpage
one.
gets
get
caught
down.
up. Jacked. Watch out for Jacked. If anybody on Jack, they get down.
She don't know what Jack though, bro.
That's
Okay.
the way.
I
Maybe it's in them
called you to get
streets.
her. See, I called you to get Monica, and I got to get you.
I don't even.
Monica don't know nothing about no Jack.
What's Jack? That sounds
We'll
dangerous.
tell you later. We'll tell you later.
Okay, that sounds dangerous.
Those
Okay.
who know what Jacked is, they know who Jacked is.
We'll tell you
Okay.
later.
Ooh. Okay, let's get into the exercise. What was it called?
Kama Sutra.
Kama
Let's get
Sutra.
into Kama Sutra. Okay. Now, the first couple that was the honest of all honest, and I appreciate that honesty, was Shay and Josh. They said, look, we did all this already. What else do we need to do?
Cause they been booming already. They don't need no boom boom room.
Shay was like, I did that. Josh was like, oh yeah, we did that.
No, what was her comment? What did he say? You want me to? Damn, it was so smooth what he said. No pun intended. Damn, what did he say? You want me to? Something in you or on you?
Yes, girl. When he said that, I said, wait, this too much for TV.
What? It's not. What? That's what he did. The right thing. Let her know, and she slid her ass right on that ground.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Grown folks.
First of all, let's keep it a buck. That's a call. That's what us older folks call early morning. That's called a good morning.
3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. time.
No, it's called before work. Just turn over. Oh. Don't talk to me. I won't talk to you because we ain't brushed our teeth yet. Let's just get us in a nice. Or it's a finisher. When we done and we tired and you ain't ready to disconnect, just lay on down and go to sleep.
Let's get it.
But I respect Josh because that was the realest. I was like, boy, you better come on, boy.
Come through, Josh.
You better get in there.
I just want to give a shout out to Josh because Josh and Shay, but I haven't really spoke to Shay. But Josh, I feel like he's the realest of the real. I appreciate a real person on the show and sticking to as close as to himself as he can, regardless of what production is trying to say. You can tell that him and Shay is really just sticking to what it is that they came to do. They needed a little bit more help to get connected, and they using the show to do that, but they're sticking to their real selves, and I like that. Keep doing that. Like, I like that about them. So let's move on. Let's move on to Chris and what's the young lady's name? Sienna. What y'all can talk about them.
The frustration in your face is sending me right now.
Tamasha, you want to talk? Let me.
Tamasha.
Tamasha, what you can see?
I'm scared. Tamasha,
dude, what you feel
why
about?
We saying at the same time. Tamasha,
you here? Tamasha Brown, 1 million.
Jesus, this girl here.
Yeah, she'll be calling me like the police. Yeah, I'm here. Damn. Let me tell y'all something about the African.
Wait a minute. Let's see what Mimi said. Mimi said in YouTube, she said, them good mornings will give you a good day all day. I love Shay and Josh.
Won't they?
Me too. Yes, it will. Baby, I cannot wait till that time comes for me again. Because 4 o'clock is my time. 4 a.m. is my time.
Wait. This is what you said, not confessions.
Oh, we're not talking about that tonight. Okay. Now, Tamasha, what do you feel about Chris and Cindiana?
I mean, how you staying in the kitchen for 25 minutes? Let me tell you something. Between her and the cameraman when the fight was going on, his big ass in there. I'm looking like, how the fuck? The cameraman took up the whole right out. Listen, nah, I'm tired of this shit. I can't hold it no more.
Wait a minute.
I'm looking, she around there looking like this. Any kind of box. She's sitting around that corner, sitting there.
Okay, guys.
And I let your production tell your stupid ass to do that shit, because not even in Africa I would think they do that shit. She's sitting there.
Okay, wait a minute.
And he looked at straight out over there talking about, I don't have no girlfriend. I don't have no wife. I don't sleep with you. I don't sleep with her. I sleep with me. We can sleep with everybody. And I could have sworn he looked her in the eye. Like he looked at her and said, we ain't together. And I'm looking like, see you see each other. Like they looked at each other, boom. And I was like, stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. And she's sitting right there around that damn corner.
She was
Wait,
I'm talking about, she right fucking there in a white robe. It ain't like she was had.
hold on. This is what she was doing, y'all. This is what she said.
You got the clip. Play the clip.
Hey,
Okay, hold on. Listen.
Play the clip.
No, I'm
Before I start looking at your ass like this.
No, I'm finna be her. Smooth. You be Chris.
okay.
Okay.
Can I be the kitchen counter?
Yeah, okay.
No.
Shit.
Okay, good. Here I go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Man, I get all the girls. Oh, me and her are not in a relationship. I do what I want. And I ain't with her. And she can do what she want. Bruh. Get out of here. Can we talk? Can you leave? All of that. That right there.
She turned around and did a
But I mean, if you got an ear hustle, right?
She was face hustling. There was no ears, everything. She was body hustling.
Wait, no.
How you standing there? She might as well sit down at the table.
Yeah, but it was the natural progression because at first she was by the corner.
She was by the coffee pot, right? She was like this.
And like she could, like she could.
Like first we just seen her breast. We just seen her titties like this.
With the blanket. It was the blanket.
No. Okay, Smooth, I got you. Smooth, be him. I'm gonna be her. Monica, you moderate this shit. Okay. You do him. I'm gonna show you how she came in.
Give me a countdown. Give me a countdown.
Ready, go. Go ahead, Monica. Say action.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Go action.
Man, we ain't in no relationship. I ain't with her. I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know, I can get girls. I get girls all the time. I do this. You know who I am? I am who I am. We ain't together. She can do what she want to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Hey man, your girl in here. Your girl over here. Can you leave? Can you go upstairs? Can you leave? We down here talking.
Nigga, at what point am I not sitting on your lap?
She almost.
You see how that bitch creeped out from behind that counter? Titties and all, like she was in slow motion. Nigga, I thought I was watching the comic strip. Don't play with me. Production that I had told. She better tell me production told her to do that stupid ass. She out of everybody. I bet you she gonna be the one to be like, production did not tell you to do that.
No, wait.
I promise you.
Wait. Listen. I'm finna bring it on. I'm finna bring it to y'all.
You better bring it to me.
There, you ever y'all seen them it's a prank where the parents had a blanket in front of the baby or the dog and they dropped the blanket and they disappeared for a minute, but they really around the corner. She thought she had the cloak of invisibility. Right? I agree. Oh, she gonna give him the draws. She may, or she gonna get somebody else to draws to get back at him. She gonna giving up the draws is not the problem. The problem is that she don't know how to take accountability for herself. But back to this other couple that we talking about, y'all. Stay up with us now. Stay up with us. She thought she had the blanket was supposed to serve as the cloak of invisibility, and she thought because she had the intention on standing there to get the entire conversation of all of the guys. Like she was some kind of 007 private eye super spy. She was not, she didn't think they saw her. And you're right, Tamasha, he saw her, but he didn't stop talking. He saw her. He didn't say nothing to her until the other guy saw her. Peep that. He saw her. You're right. They did. He saw her.
He wanted her to hear what he was saying.
Exactly.
He wanted her to hear. And then he wanted to embarrass her like he did.
And he did.
Get gone, girl.
And
get on out of here.
He worked and he did. He definitely and he did.
Grown men talking. Grown men talking.
But and he wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong for that.
First
Why
of all,
let me give you some
old school advice. First of all,
Why are we going
When,
in the old school so much? It's
I'm
scaring
sorry,
me.
but I'm sorry, but I'm just want to give some old school advice. First of all, they were having grown man conversation. All the women were upstairs. You had no business down there peeping around the corner listening to what he was saying. That's already showing him that you do not trust him. Okay. Second of all, he has made it clear to you several times already that you guys are not a couple. You are on this experience because you guys have been talking and you guys want to see maybe this may be something. He said that. He said that from the beginning. He's constantly saying those things. You should have thought about that before you let his grandma make you that dress and wear the first day. Okay?
Oh,
I said it. See, you guys, we're going back
it
a
was a
little bit
beast for
because we did
me.
not get to do the first episode because
Yeah,
of
we
what
on
happened.
their ass. We
So
said I,
now we
but I
trying to get
warned them.
that in. But clearly, that dress and that suit that he had on was too close to the same. It was the exact same
Oh,
color.
that was the same fabric. They were made from the
Same
the
fabric.
same roll of red fabric.
And
Yeah.
he had that made for her. He told her to wear that. Okay. I know he
No, he
did.
African, baby. They African.
Oh,
She gonna put that on.
baby.
She
So
gonna put that on.
you have already shown me
I
that
wasn't in.
you cannot think for yourself. And guess what? That's why he told you to get gone. Get gone, girl. Get on up the down. Get on.
Well,
Listen, there's no
Go.
way.
first of
Bring
all,
him.
That's the
he wasn't
original way.
wrong. He wasn't wrong
Right,
because
right,
there was a group of men. There were no women downstairs
right, right.
listening
You
to
she
your ass.
eavesdropping. Right,
Yeah, so there was no. There was. It's like a child going into a room of adults. Ain't
right.
no other children down here. So get your ass where
So
you need
what
to
you
be.
doing? Right,
So he
right.
wasn't wrong for now the way he said it. I don't even
He was
disagree with that.
managed, but
I mean,
that's the way it is. He a man.
you trying to ear hustle on men business. These men can say what they want to say. They are in the company of one another.
Exactly.
See. When you come downstairs, see how I was raised was this. Children stayed where children stayed. You ain't sitting on grown folk business.
She
You go
ain't
up
no
there. You probably got
she ain't no
you
children.
got
I'm not talking about children. I'm
you
talking
got
about
30
grown men and
seconds.
grown women.
But it's embedded in your young because when you get older, you already know as a habit. Okay, women, women. All the women is over here. All the men is over there. They stop talking when you come. They all smiling because they waiting on you to leave. So if you lingering around, according to what my people observed in the land and taught me, you either flirting,
Mhm.
got your eye on somebody, or
Mhm.
you eavesdropping, or you trying to get some eavesdropping for you or something. Either way, you out of place. But the longer you stay down there, the more you start looking like you on the hunt for something.
She
Because
didn't
he
even
ain't
say
gonna
that
be,
shit right. She could have got a glass of water.
you know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah,
She just stood there
she
and
just
kept. I'm
stood
trying to tell
there.
you
And hold on.
and watch her.
Let me put something else in you guys' ear.
Oh God.
Remember, this is after hours. Production was not there again.
So
All of these things is that the production, a little birdie, the production was not there half the time. So therefore, they were trying to get footage off of the realness of the people.
Mm.
That's what they were
oh,
doing.
okay. So you're saying that
This
they're
is
one way
not
in front of production, and then once production leaves, then it's giving them an opportunity. Oh, okay.
in
Like the
production.
real world, I get it.
Production
So
had
in other words, she
still
really stood in that
was
kitchen
she was sitting in that kitchen because
On
this
her
was
own volition.
on her own.
yeah, because these
She
things
is the
are
one person that need to be
after
blaming production. Oh my
hours.
god.
These things are after hours. So it's only people are there still the camera, but production ain't there doing all of that. But they gave them a lot of after hour footage. So they got the realness of the person. She was
You
actually
know
down there.
what?
Right? They gave them notes.
My grandmother calls people like that nosy.
She was nosy.
That's it.
She was
She
being
was nosy.
That's
nosy.
it.
And another thing about it is
She
she
effed around and found out. She went
but
looking for
she
something
That's
and found
it.
out.
but
That's
she
all.
That's right. She heard something she should. That's what she needed to hear.
she knows her culture, right? She know how the men are in her culture. So she should have known that he was gonna tell her to get gone.
It
Because
ain't just her culture. She knew she's nosy, and she was trying to ear hustle and
Right.
listen in on men conversation, and it's almost like because she was looking for something, and she freaked around and found
And
it.
well,
she
Trying
walked
to
right
run
she
on my
should
into it.
have
cousin.
known that she should know that he is a very dominant man and that he was gonna tell her to get gone. Now that's what she should have known. She
But
should
any
know.
man is gonna, but it's common sense.
Nah, our
So I
men ain't
mean,
gonna do that though. Our men ain't gonna say get gone. They'll be just like, "What you doing?" Or they won't say nothing. They'll
No,
just be
some men
quiet.
will be nice about it. They may be like, "Oh, okay," and pat you on the booty or whatever. But you're not gonna sit there. They're gonna either tell you nicely or directly,
he was there
get
for a
your ass
long
on.
ass time.
Right, right. You got 1 minute
Now,
max
what
to
do we
get your
think
ass out of
about?
there.
What do we think about their
Interaction.
exercise? Yeah,
What do we
cricket.
think about the way now?
Their exercise, like their
The Kama
move,
Sutra.
the move that they chose.
You
That he
know,
chose.
I think that he going I mean, if he get the, I feel like this. I feel like she's being a little clingy already. Since they've only been communicating 3 months. So I feel like, and then we got the ear hustling moment. And she didn't take that well at all. She immediately tried to shut down, and then, but he didn't falter on what he said. He said what he said,
right?
Yeah,
right? So when he stood on his 10 and I said what I said, we're not in a
yes, he
relationship.
did. He did.
She crumbled. So when he get the draws, he gonna have a stalker.
Yes,
So, and
I
we gonna
agree.
be back on this internet again saying, "I told you,
Yeah,
I
I'll
told
I'll
you."
I'll take heed of that one.
Yeah,
What
keep your
you
eye open,
keep your eye
hide
on
all the
that.
knives.
Now let's talk about Joanna. Now Mimi says on an earlier post I wanted to bring back up. Joanna makes me tired. To me, he's not that
She's
bad. His
corny.
swag is different, but she knew that about him. She gives high maintenance and difficult. I totally agree. Now the little guy, that she's with, what
Aaron,
is his name? Aaron.
Aaron
Aaron.
H, Aaron J.
Aaron J. Aaron, Jay, and Joanna. First of all,
They have
I'm still trying
no
to pick. They have no
chemistry.
chemistry.
They
It's
are like
not a
buddies.
connection, and she's doing a lot of the extra things to me.
She's
I don't
corny.
know. I
She's
don't
real
know.
corny.
I don't know about you, I don't know about you, young lady. I don't know. Aaron is who Aaron is. Like whatever you guys are thinking, or whatever you guys are assuming that Aaron might be, Aaron is who Aaron is. Okay, dangling earrings and all. That's who Aaron
No,
is.
he don't know. First of all, he's not authentic. So we're not gonna give him that. Cause you to be authentic, you've already divulged a lot of the things that you're not into, right? So that's what you should have went with. If you don't drink, you don't drink. Nobody's trying to make you drink. So then the expectation of you not no, you don't drink, right? You've never had a drink, then you don't know how to open up no damn wine bottle. Stay in that, on that. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to be whoever you truly are, baby. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to salsa, then baby, just because she's Latino, it's okay. Do a hip hop routine or sit your ass down. Cause you coming off real fraudulent for me. First of all,
I didn't get that. I totally
I did.
disagree.
I
I didn't
did.
I
Cause
didn't I
he
didn't get that. I didn't get
Well, I don't
that.
know how you didn't, because he
I didn't
said
I didn't get
I
that,
created
babe.
you. Do you know how to salsa?
I didn't get that from him. Tamash,
I
what
did.
did you get?
Yeah, I got from him definitely that he's somebody that you have to tend to. The pose is what did me.
Bro.
When he was standing there, and I said, yeah, he's a man that requires. Uh, he requires, attention.
You
He
putting that so
requires what,
delicately, Tamasha. You're
he
being really delicate.
requires.
You're being really delicate.
I didn't get
He requires, and
I'm
that either.
side eyeing you,
he
Tamasha. You're being
he
really
has he
delicate
has
with your
he
words.
has
I
special needs as a man
I didn't
that
get that.
he has tended to, and I don't know. I mean, he just it's not in a negative, but he's just that man that if he has something on his mind, he's gonna say. If he has feelings, he's gonna express them.
No,
If he's feeling some type of way, he gonna say it.
who
So
is
it,
he
it you know
talking about? Are we talking about the same guy?
Aaron J.
you talking about Aaron?
I
Yeah,
don't, I
that
don't, Aaron.
No, see, no, you see, my
he's
thing
made
is
things
this.
to me. You
Tamasha
know.
is being very delicate in how
Hmm.
she's phrasing her words. I'm listening to her tonation right now. She's being very,
No.
she's thinking very carefully on
I'm
how she
waiting for a
says.
couple more episodes before I can just blah.
Well, I
But
don't
he
think
comes
Aaron
off.
like girls, so I'm just sorry. Just sorry.
I just, feel that
I just
he
feel like
Look
if
at
has
he
here,
don't like
special
girls,
needs
look
if
at
he
that
here.
don't feel like
he
Aaron like
needs
girls, I feel
him
like Aaron
to.
is trying
I
to humble
feel it was
Aaron.
the pose for me that
Now
he,
you just doing
I just
well. I see that.
feel that,
Wait a minute. Wait
you
a minute. I
know,
got it. But I got it. I think I've okay. So
he's a metrosexual. Maybe.
Whatever.
Yeah, I would give him that. But
what
I just think
I
he got
can move out of your
needs.
house so I can pop you. He's a people pleaser.
That's thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's exactly what I was
He's a
about to
people
say.
pleaser,
He
I
and
would
he
call him a
tries to.
conformist.
That's what I was about to say, Smooth.
But
Thank
he's
you.
a people pleaser, but he's unsuccessful at it because he
Because he's
doesn't.
not sure who he wants to please.
No, no, no. See, that's mean. Don't we not know? He's a people pleaser because he
Stop drinking.
tries, and he's also a conformist. But in order to be either of those two um types of people, you have to do your due diligence and know you have to know your opponent, right? So,
Mhm.
and then you also have to be proficient in what you're saying so that you can appropriately fit in to that box, right? So you can look like you're compatible with the other person,
And
right?
that's the problem. You
And
trying to
exactly,
look
he
like
doesn't.
you're compatible.
Yeah, but the fact of the and that's why I said he's giving fraudulent to me.
Okay.
BB, why you giving us all these damn hearts? Who you love? The
Miss
hell?
Monica. That's me too.
Anyway,
Boo.
yeah, see, I cut that off. Anyway, um, it's fraudulent to me because if you tell me, right, if you're trying to relate to me culturally, right, and you tell me, I can speak Creole, right, I can speak French Creole, right,
Mhm.
which is not regular French, by the way, right,
Mhm.
and or let me reverse that because I can only speak a couple of phrases because I'm not. I rather learn other languages like Korean or something like that. Anyway,
Gotcha.
so if I meet a man and he say he Creole and I say, oh, well, I can speak, French Creole, and then I only can do a little bit.
Mhm.
That's fraudulent activity. I'm not
Mhm.
being my authentic self.
I
My
agree.
authentic self would say my father was Creole and I've only learned a couple of phrases. It doesn't really appeal to me to learn the in-depth Creole language.
I
One,
agree.
because the people that I'm surrounded, we speak Spanglish English, Ebonic English. So that's what I'm proficient in. And I'm proficient in sarcasm, right? So for him to tell her, for him to highlight, he knows that she's of Latino background, right? And then to say, well, I put together a routine, right? Um, boy, okay. So we waiting on this 8 count and a 1, 2, and ready, go. And then you not know what you're doing, and then to follow with the truth. Oh, I haven't done salsa since I was 8. Boy, that was 8 years ago. That was 20 years ago. 2 decades ago, sir. Have several of those. Have several of those. Chop your body up into 50 million pieces and have 50 million seats because that's fraudulent.
Well, Mimi said exactly. I get that he's trying to please Joe to the determine of himself, and
And
he
she
will
gonna beat him up.
explode if they have a disagreement.
She
I
gonna lay hands on
agree.
that baby.
I
He's gonna have something to say.
agree. So this is
Hmm.
what we're gonna do with you, Aaron. I want you to be true to yourself. Don't go on Facebook. You look like you may be a hinge dater, a Bumble. Don't go.
No, he's
No,
on
not
Jack.
Bumble.
I bet he on Jack.
Jack. Okay, the Jack one that I don't know anything about.
We gonna
Don't
tell you.
go on there and change your profile. Okay, because every time I recap, I'm gonna give you guys some advice. Right? Go change your profile to fit you. You, not who you think people may want you to be, but you. It's okay for you to be who you are, because that if you don't, that's going to put you in the same situation that you're in now with Joe, because she's nowhere near compatible with you. I would have not even picked you guys out. Like if I was doing speed dating, like I would hurry up and put the music on so they can switch when I seen y'all talking. Like I would be like, next, like go, because no, it's not a go, it's a no.
Wait, but check this. So he's in the hot tub. She's inside. If
Yes.
we supposed to be a couple, you're not fit to go get in no water with your drawers on with nobody but
He said they like it like that. That she gives him space and lets him breathe. That's what he said because
yeah,
they act. Greg
he did
came in
say
there.
that.
That's
There's
how a
one
person
thing with
becomes a beard.
with space, right? With giving each other
Right.
space.
He
That's
did give
not
an answer.
that's distance. That's not space.
But that's how
Right. I
people.
mean,
That's
this
how
is this
people
is
becomes beard. That's how people become a beard. That's what beard.
because Greg was like, "Where your woman at?" Because
No, that's not how they
because
become a
the
beard.
African couple, the royalty couple, was in the kitchen cooking.
Together.
The other couple went home.
Yeah.
Greg and his woman out there. So the only next
Together.
question is, "Where your woman?" And we all like it
Exactly.
like that. She in the house chilling and
Because when you
Monica,
have
and
couples that
Monica,
do
if
two
she was
different
if
things,
she was a beard,
mm,
she would have been up under him like a fly on ish.
no, not that type of beard. When you have two people that choose to, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that this is these two people. I'm giving an outlook on my opinion on what I think may be going on in this situation. I'm just going to keep it light though. When you have two people, you have some people, because I know some that choose to be couples, but they still do two different things, right? And so they do give each other their own.
yes,
They even sleep in different beds, so nobody knows that
yes,
that's their home, and those are the things that they do. But they still are together as a couple for whatever reasons they choose to, for society and the world to see. But they still live two different lives. That's
hmm
that's what this situation looks like to me.
You know what
Very.
I call that? I call it the I Love Lucy. I call it the I Love Lucy
Thank you.
because that's exactly what that is. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I love
You got
Lucy.
an arrangement.
Calling
I
it.
love Lucy.
I
Yeah, but
love
she don't
Lucy
like
couple.
him in real
I
life.
love Lucy couple. That's what it is.
Yeah, she
That's
don't
what
like
it
him in
is.
real life.
Look,
Yeah.
and you got to know some age on you to understand the power of that show, baby. Y'all don't know nothing about no Lucy,
Tomas,
baby.
you've
Lucy
been
was telling it.
corrected. Tomas, you've been corrected. Chris and
Who
Sienna
corrected
are
me,
not
baby?
African, they are Haitian.
Hey, okay, okay, yeah, okay,
Okay.
okay. Thank
Motown,
you.
Motown, and
Thank
Black.
you very much.
This show is so fake. Please review Barnes Bunch. Okay, I'll go. Let me put it on my list, baby, because I'm definitely was looking for
I do
another.
appreciate you for setting that straight, baby, because I definitely don't want to offend my people.
I've been
So
looking
thank you.
for. So let me put that
Thank you
down.
very much.
I'm gonna
But
go watch
regardless,
it.
the premise is still the same. Whether they're
Yes.
African, Haitian,
Culturally, the culture is still Semitic because we already know where the
yeah,
Haitian descended from. But
regardless, the
Oh,
premise
she
is
said
still
the
the
same
same.
thing. What African couple they are Asian. Yeah, she got it right, y'all. She got it right.
Yeah, but what I'm
thank y'all
saying
for
is,
looking out.
what I'm
Talk
saying
about the
is,
Haitian.
yeah, the premise is still the same. That she was ear hustling. She came from the side of the wall to where she was in the middle of the kitchen, like she was invisible, like she was Harry Potter with the invisible cloak. Girl, we saw you, and we saw you. We saw you see us, see you. So
I can't trust Chris now because he's seeming like that. He doesn't seem trustworthy. Talking about that he dates multiple women, like that's a red
that
flag for
man
me.
stood
Girl,
on
shut
his.
up.
That man said what he said. You knew you only known him 3 months. He's not trying to marry you tomorrow, ma'am.
Okay, so let's move on to Millie and
Greg.
Greg. Okay, I like the connection with them. I'm just not sold on them not never ever seeing each other, and they stayed 30 minutes away from each other. I'm not sold on that. I mean, it could be true, just me, my opinion. And then they are very, very, very comfortable with each other. Very. Even when I see them laying in the bed, they're very, very comfortable with each other. What's up, cousin? Um,
I do.
Hey, that's you. I'm just saying I'm not sold on it.
I do. First of
So
all, Los Angeles is just because they stay 30 minutes. We don't know what their lives are like. So they may have careers. She may be, life be lifing.
I get it,
So
but I'm
I
not.
mean, it's
To me,
possible.
it could be, but
That is true.
it could be. I just say I'm not sold on it. Me.
Well, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Well, you can definitely do that, but I think that's very, very, very silly if you're going to date someone that long online and you stay 30 minutes away.
You judgmental. So
I
what?
can be whatever.
Yeah, I
Call
don't
it,
think that's fair,
call it
Monica. That's
whatever.
not. I don't think that's fair. I think we should give them the benefit of
Hey,
the doubt.
you can give them the benefit of that and
Let's
say
see
that
how
it's
I roll with these next couple episodes.
Yeah, let's.
These next couple episodes gonna tell it.
I'm just saying. Okay, in the chat, anybody with me? Y'all let me stand out here by myself if you like.
He goes
Then
on a rock.
But this is what I want to know. This couple says they've been how long they've been online dating?
6 months.
6 months. They stay 30 minutes away from each other and they've
Yes.
Thank
never
you.
met in person. Y'all okay with that? Y'all thinking that's what it is? That's good. You think you believing this?
You know what?
Matter of fact, I
You
got an
know,
example for you.
Texas is
I
perfect
say,
example of that because it's big like that too.
yeah, but look, exactly.
Like I said,
Look, but yeah,
6 months.
but look, but I'm gonna give you an example. I stay on the north side of Houston. I virtually dated somebody that was on, and I'm saying virtually, we text all the time. He stayed on in Clear Lake. So I stay by Spring. So if you in Houston, that's damn near hour drive. He almost
Mm-hmm.
stayed close to NASA. I'm not driving out there, and I wasn't expecting him to drive this way. We tried to coordinate to meet in the middle, and it just didn't happen. I mean, sometimes I'm just not getting up out my bed, or I'm dealing with other
And
things,
that
or
happens. Houston
I'm
from
booked.
Dallas is 3-4 hours, so that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, but I'm saying
It said 30 minutes.
Okay. What's the point? What's your point?
My
It's not
point
about
is,
the
I
amount of distance.
said that you ladies, meaning you two here with me, have
Don't
the
put your
right
eyebrows up talking to me. I said what I said.
to say what you say. I said to me, Miss Monica, girl, what's the tea? Said that I think that is not the truth.
I don't think they was pressed. You know what I'm saying? Like some see when
Wrong.
you're talking to multiple people,
Right.
you ain't pressed. So to me, I feel like they had their people until they linked up.
I just
You
feel
know.
like that they are too comfortable together. That's
Maybe
just
that's their
what I'm
personality
saying.
because they both laid back
You know what I'm
Maybe,
individuals.
saying?
maybe,
It's not like they haven't met. They
I
met
mean,
virtually. They just had to meet physically. So
Greg
maybe,
has pork chop sideburns, bro. Cut it out.
maybe.
leave Greg
So,
alone.
okay, so
He
they were
does.
very
Give me them
comfortable.
pork chop sideburns.
They
I like the tattoo.
they were very comfortable with their exercise. They are comfortable with each other. I actually think they make a cute couple. If that's something that they choose to continue
He
to
didn't
do.
That's
look
gonna be
comfortable.
interesting. Those two are gonna be interesting. I have my opinion, but
Yeah, I
I'm
do
I'm
too.
I'm
Yeah,
not so right because
he
I'm like
didn't
it
look
ain't.
comfortable to me. She looked like,
Yeah,
okay, I'm
she
here.
looked right. She was like one step above Sienna. Like
Yeah,
she wasn't
she
too
didn't look
far away
comfortable.
from it.
Like
Right. You know what I mean?
he's ready to dig for the gold and find his
Of course.
leprechaun.
Oh
She,
yeah,
on
he
the other
ready.
hand, is putting, I don't
She's
know.
another
Yeah,
proceed with
she's
caution.
putting that on, but
Yeah,
I'm saying that
yeah.
I think that they would be a cute couple. She is the one that's going to stop it if anything stop it. He's ready to go forward because
Yeah.
he's like
Yeah.
he ready to hit it, but she's put her stop brakes on it. Which I mean, she might have her reasons for it. I did do some research on her. I see that she does acting. She seems like I think a stunt girl. She does a
Mhm.
lot of different things. So she's very very active in her career in her life, doing a lot of things, and she's beautiful. He's a nice looking guy too. I just want him to take them sideburns off also, unless he's trying to do a movie for Shaft. Maybe he's acting as
You
well.
know who he
He
remind
has
me
to
of?
finish the show.
The Shaft.
Gregory Hines.
No,
Yeah,
bro.
That's
no,
Gregory Hines.
no.
No,
Yep.
it's
I
not,
think
bro.
it's
With
possible.
those
He acted
sideburns when he was like, "How Stella got your groove back?" You know that whole
Right.
scene when he
So
moved in his neighbor.
y'all got somebody on y'all team, as Mimi said. She ain't sticking with me. I think it's possible that people live in the same city talking for months and not to meet in person.
Thank you, Miss Mimi.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
it's
I
possible.
don't think. I wouldn't do it. Me personally, I wouldn't do it.
You ain't on the
Like, I
show.
don't think they stay virgins and all. I think they
I
have their
wouldn't do it.
physical
I wouldn't
people
do
they
it.
was talking
I'm
to,
like,
and they
if
just kept this up.
I'm
You
dating
But
know.
wait, but let's
online,
think about it. She's a stunt person, right? Stunt people do what? A lot of
she might be
activities. She might
acting, a lot of
jump through
traveling. She
windows,
probably is
fighting,
busy. I
having
guess.
fight scenes, the girl getting thrown and stuff. We don't, you know what I'm saying? And I told you she was an actress. I've seen her somewhere. I'm gonna find her ass on one of these movies. But
She
that's
doing
not
a
the
lot
point.
of horror movies.
Okay, so when you're a stunt person, she might have got a lot of bumps and bruises. Don't nobody,
She
and
might be.
she might be booked and
If
busy.
he loved her, he would
Hey,
love
hey,
her
hey,
regardless.
I let y'all have it. I don't. I just know Miss Monica. If you ever see me on the line on profile on any profile, and you come in my DM, I'm just gonna
If I
let you
see
know
your
right
ass
now.
online, I'm gonna call you
If
immediately.
we don't meet within the 2 weeks of us talking, then I'm
Oh
exiting.
yeah.
Boom, out of there.
Now I personally couldn't just sit there and do that unless I'm just truly not pressed.
I ain't
And
doing
it's
it.
like,
Right.
okay, but other than that, I wouldn't lock into nothing and be like, I'm dating, we online for 6 months.
Nah.
My imagination is already a little suspect on
Mm-mm.
certain levels, so I'm not even gonna add the internet. That's why I don't internet date. I'll link up with you, you gotta link up with me. I'm a human being. So I like human. I
See,
Okay.
still like
that's what
humanity.
Aaron H was saying.
So let's
I
go
got
to let's talk about that. Move on into that smooth.
the
Okay.
passer.
Let's go into Aaron and Diamond. What we thinking about their situation, their exercise.
I think he need to fix his own house before trying to give other people wood and
I
nails.
think, yeah, that position it was perfect for them. It's exactly what's to be expected
I
from
mean, I
him.
get it. He because he's the elder,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
so he wants to provide counsel
Mm-hmm.
because of his infinite wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
However, I also feel like he's
being
discounting the
delicate,
fact
smooth,
that
being delicate.
I also feel like he's discounting the fact that everybody in the house is is either close to 30 or over 30, right? So you can't assume that just because they're 20 years younger than you or 10 years younger than you that they haven't had life experiences, right? You have to give them their due credit that they've life been life for them too, right? Now I did like the way
Hmm.
exactly I did like the way he got Alexis together because she was definitely trying to have a victim moment. And I think in their situation, both of them were completely in the wrong, right? So I did like the way he was like, well, because she was trying to cover for Dominique, right? In her Alexis way, and he had to bring it to her like, you don't lest you not forget, you had to defend yourself. So I think in that aspect, but to and during the Kama Sutra, he had some very pointed opinions about um Joe
Hmm.
and Aaron. And
He was watching. He
he
was
was
watching.
he's very observant to
Baby, they
which he
showed him
wasn't
leaning up.
which he wasn't wrong in his reactions. I just think that every reaction doesn't deserve an opinion.
Hmm.
Every opinion isn't warranted. And when you self-appoint yourself as the elder of the group, you know, without everybody else it being in agreement with that self-appointance, it becomes an issue. And church bars.
But
Now
You
you a
gotta let me
rapper.
preach.
hey
I
bars.
ain't no rapper. I'm a knowledge spitter.
Oh gosh.
I say
Okay.
what needs to be said and what God puts on my heart.
The
Heart.
cousin Frank says, shout out to my cousin Frank, always supporting me. We grew up together. That's like my other brother. Um,
Hey Frank.
and
Friend.
Yeah, always supporting his cousin sister. So Frank said you prioritize what you desire the most, which is true, I guess. And if I'm trying to be, if I'm in trying to find a relationship, I'm gonna be prioritizing getting to see this person and not waiting no damn 6 months, wasting my damn time. Yeah, that part. So let's move on to.
Oh, we ain't talking about Diamond.
Oh, go ahead. Which one say
Okay.
about Miss Diamond?
Tamasha, what you want to say? Tamasha.
About Diamond?
Yeah.
You know what? I am still
Oh,
taking that one in.
me too.
Truth be told, because so much has happened around the situation. So it's like when they have showed her, I was still trying to wrap my mind around her personality. I think she's open to what she's doing, but I'm still trying to get my mind around her relationship and what it is that she's looking for. Like I still haven't seen
She
enough of
looking
her
for a
yet.
husband, honey.
You know what I'm saying? She ready
Right.
now, no doubt. But I'm just trying to see how ready. Like, is she ready to the point of suffocation? Is she ready to the point of just wanting to take? Do she have enough in it? Like, did she get that itch worked out to where she's just naturally ready to progress, or is she just, I want a baby tonight, and we gonna be married tomorrow? You know,
Who said Pastor wants some more kids?
so I'm saying.
Who said Pastor wants some more children?
At 55.
51.
So I'm just trying to see.
Not that old.
That's why I said we'll
51.
see. I hope next episode they kind of show a little more.
Also, production. I want y'all to get these people information right, cause it shouldn't be up to the bloggers, moderators, commenters, and the public to get the information right on these people. And then we have to email you and say that baby is not 43, she is 34. So let's do our due diligence, production and on TV. Let's
You're
get it
wrong for that.
together. Let's do our due diligence and get these people information right, because y'all got them out here looking a little cray.
Okay, so let's sum it up. We got one more.
Did we talk
I
about
guess
everybody?
we can go back to the girls sitting on the we already talked about them, but this explains her just sitting on his stomach.
Who? Joe and
That's what she did to Brendan.
no, first of all, the Aaron.
Aaron. No?
Okay, first of all, the position is called the ship.
No, Sienna sat on Brandon's stomach.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, he said he was support. That's called a ship.
Yeah, but he said that he was watching
Well,
TV.
but hold on, but let's
Yeah,
go
that's
back
the one.
even further. Yeah, but let's go back a couple of seconds before that.
Okay.
She's the and Toronto. Okay, Toronto she did do a good call out, because she didn't even give Brandon an opportunity to even look at both of the positions. She just like, no, we finna do this one. And Toronto said, oh, is this how y'all? Is this is? Oh no, that was Joe and Aaron. I apologize. But even Sienna looked like she didn't want to be there. You talked all this gipper gapper. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time to pull up and show up and pull up, excuse me. And you just sitting there. And then she was like, well, of course the man gonna be bored. You're not keeping him engaged in the process.
Not at all.
That's
Not at all.
okay. That's okay, because hey, apparently, okay, all right. She gonna F around and find out.
Yeah, like I said, like go back to what I said, the little short version. What you won't do,
Somebody else will. Exactly. So don't get on. And again, shout out to Lee's with the T. Beyonce's internet. Beyonce and Blue Ivy's internet. Tell me he cheated on me. He did me wrong. Don't do that. Don't come on here. Cause I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you and them 4 locks. I'm gonna get you, girl. On my mama. I'm gonna get you.
Oh, my mom. Oh,
Now, Brandon, if you want to do the ship the right way, level up, sir.
TMI, but I have Karma
I
Sutra
do
book,
too.
and that position is fire, but she could have been more engaging with him.
I
Exactly.
agree.
I agree.
Cause
She's
she don't like him. She
she don't
don't
like
like him
her.
for
She just
real.
sitting there being smart, but like she's just a smart, elegant. What's her name? What name we gave her?
Who is we? You mean you? Alley Cat.
No, Lulu.
Oh.
What you talking
The
about?
Lulu. She
Yeah,
is
the
the Lulu. Something is wrong with that baby.
Yeah.
Something, and I don't mean this in a negative way, because I've seen ladies like her where they have this angst against guys.
Complex. Yeah.
It's not even a complex. It's something down deep to where, because for her to immediately call this man out his name, like that was that was it wasn't even a trigger. Like it seemed like she was waiting on that moment
I'm gonna just
to.
keep my thoughts to myself.
I think no, I think it was that moment. It wasn't a moment. It was like it was for she was been waiting on him to denigrate him like that. And I'm like, he didn't do nothing but regurgitate what you just said. You said it first. He just said it in a different way, but it was still the same thing.
Yep. He just
And then it
repeated
wasn't
what you
like
said.
you can't,
And
but you can't get mad at somebody for telling you the truth. You
but then,
said 3 months ago, I don't have a problem relocating to Florida.
mhm. but
So
but
he
then
took
when
the
she
word as
sit
law. So
there,
were you lying on line?
but when she
Hmm.
sit there and said to him that she has been told that by the other men that she's dated,
Right.
you say, okay, well then that kind of tells me that that's what you are. If you're telling me other people are saying the same thing, that's so you at she said it.
She
Okay,
did.
she said it. So with that being said, we gonna wrap it up. Now we have our couples here. We're gonna wait and see what's. I mean, I don't know what we're waiting to see. Like I don't know what the end goal is. The end goal is what? Like I don't know.
Well,
So
they're gonna
therefore,
decide at the end of this process. They're supposed to decide whether their interactions online are going to continue to lead into a further relationship, or they're gonna go their
In
separate
real
ways
life.
in real life. That's what the stated end goal is supposed to be. But I already see the end for a lot of them. She already did. She already did.
Mhm.
You see what Mimi comment is? She already saw it. And she lost her damn mind. She already saw it. Because he's an attractive man. He is very handsome. With a little
Mhm.
bit of cocoa butter or some shea
Hmm.
butter to get them ashy spots, he in there.
Oh, I
All
could
right.
see him on that beach.
All right. Well, let's give a shout out to my one of my crew members, my new producer, Miss Daisy. Hey, Maya. She's in the comments. So
Hey girl.
What
she's over
up?
there. She's over there producing cocktails and confessions. Hey, boo boo. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens. And
I wonder
yeah.
if they go introduce like exes or
Okay, that's what I'm
family
glad you
Hey,
brought
members.
that.
family coming next
That's
week.
coming up now. Family is coming up next show.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention because after this that
Yeah,
B
so they're
word, I was
bringing
spun.
they're bringing family on after the next show.
Oh
So
yeah, you're right. Cause
on the next
somebody
show,
mama coming on there, ain't they?
yeah, somebody's coming on.
Ooh.
Somebody's gonna be getting yelled at, and somebody ain't gonna trust somebody, and somebody
That's
this.
Aaron. That's him and his woman.
So we're
With the
gonna
mama
see.
coming.
His mama,
So we're gonna
Nah, old
see.
girl mama, his woman
her
mama.
mama, oh
Oh
Diamond
yeah,
mama.
Diamond's mama.
I'm his mama.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, but they been, hey, I mean,
I know. That's why I was like, we're gonna see what's up. How it
Yeah.
unfold,
she got a point. I seen
you
her go
know,
off. She got a point.
and see how things looking and see how they stand,
We
I
gonna
mean,
see.
this was 2 years ago, so we gonna see how they got to where they are today. How they
Mhm.
looking.
You know what? But and I'm gonna make this observation about us three ladies. This is the least opinionated we've been since we've been reviewing these shows. I think for myself personally, I'm outside of my body because I don't got to do better. Y'all got to come up. Y'all need to do some kind of poll with the masses or something because this show is garbage. And yet again, this is another. I said what I said. This is another show giving falsified hope for relationship and love advice with a not unprofessional but uncertified host that is not qualified to help these people improve themselves as people in love and life. Um, and it's just disappointing. Where the hell is Dr. Nicole? I learned a lot from that lady.
I did.
Where is she at?
Hey,
Bring her.
Charles. Shout out to Charles in the IG chat. Another one of my friends and supporters. Bring back, put a ring on it
I don't. Yeah, but the
with
pinnacle.
Dr. Nicole.
Where is Dr. Nicole? She is the guru that her and what's the other lady that was on House Party? What's the lady?
Oh yes.
Yeah, if
What's the
they could
name's
come,
mama?
if they could combine
I mean the girl that
forces,
was with the dance, her. Yeah,
her, yes.
Mhm.
Man, her name gonna come to me when we disconnect.
Yeah,
But
she go over there on Love and Hip Hop too sometime with
yes, she does.
with
However,
what's his
and she
name?
also, but both of those ladies are certified. And I'm not saying that you don't, folks out there, if you don't have your certification, but I just think that when you're trying to link up people that have experienced certain traumas, some things just need to be, you need to put a stamp on it. You need to be certified.
Well, when
That
you get
way,
certified, you're going into depth and you're going into learning all
correct.
these different you have to learn all these personalities because everybody's not the same. And then you have to go in and put yourself in these people. It's like a whole lot because I've done my research because I'm actually thinking about doing it. It's just a
I'm
lot.
studying it now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot that you have to go in. You have to go in thinking like all of these people and be able to give them the right advice. So it's a lot of mind. It's like you have to change your mind in order to do that. Now you can give people advice on past experience. Yes, that does help. Okay, that does help.
It
But at
does,
the
but it doesn't because you have to be able to put it into context to where
exactly,
the people you're talking to can understand.
you have to
And I
do it
think
in more
they should have a positive takeaway from these types of shows. Even if they don't end up in a relationship, they should have some type of takeaway to where they're able to improve on their own situation and apply it to their everyday life. In
exactly.
in these current shows, these folks ain't gaining nothing but comments and clicks and likes. That's all they're gaining.
They ain't gaining
For
that.
matter of fact, check this out. How about look at Joy and Clifton? Everybody was Team Joy, Team Clifton. Oh, they married off of Ready to Love. Now look at them. Look at them now. Look at them. It ain't even about black. It's not a race thing. It's a people thing. Look at them now. Bars.
Yes, me, I agree though, DJ. I want to see healthy, happy, successful black love. We know the happiest black couples keep it private, present. True. Well, I'm an advocate for love, period.
So am I.
Yeah, so
Healthy.
it really don't even matter what color it is. It's just love because
Healthy. Yeah.
the
Healthy
healthy love
love.
because the world is just so it's just in it's I look through my child when he comes home and all his friends. He has a reading rainbow friends. Like all of them are different. And the excitement that he gets to tell me about he has a little girlfriend and she's 10. He don't have that with for real. But in his life, he has a little girlfriend, and then he's just like, but she's not your color, mama. And then I'm like, okay, son, that's fine.
Yeah, she treats you good.
But I
'Cause
but I like her because she likes me and she thinks I'm cute and I think she's cute
Mhm.
too. And Tamasha's heard him and he's very adamant about it,
Yep.
but I don't teach him anything different but love. Like it don't matter. You just love. You love who you love because you're supposed to love your neighbor. And that's just what I fight for. And we watch these shows because when we hear it, we think that's what Owen is doing, but you're not doing that.
yeah, cause like my oldest son, he likes ladies of the lighter persuasion, right? Which is I don't mind it. I just want him to be valued, appreciated, because when you get that, you can reciprocate that, right? And so far, because he gets it, it's because it's more than a infatuation. So once you get past the lust and life starts lifing, that's when the real reality kicks in, right? So and I want, because when we gone, I'm still gonna be here. Knock on wood. I still may be here. So when I'm gone and my son is watching this mess on TV, I don't want him to adapt these ideologies that's being passed through the airwaves. I don't want that. I don't want that for my grandchildren. I don't want that for my friends. I don't want this. I don't like this. I don't want any of this. That's why when we do these recaps, I say what I say for a reason. It's not to downgrade anybody or be downtrodden on anybody, but I'm hard for a reason. I'm realistic for a reason, because when you get off of these people internet and you get into real life, you can't apply what Tommy said. How many times has Tommy been married? How was his love life throughout his career? Who the hell is listening? Who the hell is out here listening to Steve Harvey? Who read his book? Think Like a Man. You know why? And how many? And you got to be real, because there was some ladies out here that was really applying what this man wrote in his book to their everyday. No, you laughing, Monica. This is some real shit. They applied this. What this man was. These women was out here telling this man.
They treated his book like the gospel.
God, exactly. They put their Bible down and was reading this man book, telling this man, well, you gotta wait 90 days so you get the cookies. Why do you? And then we're on, and I'm saying we as a society, we're on TikTok, telling these women, these women, well, he can't take me to Cheesecake Factory and he can't take me to. Why not? Where are you taking him? It's got to be as good. You got to give as good as you get.
Well. And you have now experienced another episode of
Don't Do Me.
We Gonna Talk That Shit.
And we are. But it's the truth. It's honest. I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not trying to be negative, but I want to, when they're doing these love shows, you know what I'm saying? Even on Netflix, when these folks are doing these love shows,
you frozen, man.
That's fine, but you can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the you don't need to see me to hear me. We expect the drama. That was one of the main comments I have seen. What day is Sunday, 9/27? From Friday to now, that has been the main comment from the majority of shows that have aired from Friday to now. Well, they got to have a little drama. Why?
Yeah, that's what they say, because they want.
Because it's not about the couples. It's not about their progression. It's not about love. It's about TV.
It's about TV.
Why has society evolved into drama and chaos?
And just to be clear, if it was just about, because when we did Put a Ring on It and Ready to Love back in the day, it wasn't about drama. It was actually about love.
Exactly.
And we definitely still reviewed it the same way, and we enjoy reviewing it the same way.
Where is Dr. Nicole?
That's right, Mimi. And so we definitely I'm like with Mimi. I want to see love. I want to see Black love. I want to see all love. I definitely want to see Black love as well, because I definitely want to be able to see our culture continue to grow, because FYI, they really want us to be extinct. So we definitely need to keep that going. And that's on the Real Life podcast. That's not over here. We're not gonna talk about over here.
But let me tell y'all something.
We not started.
They ain't finna turn us.
I knew you was gonna say something.
They ain't finna turn us. Let me tell you something. They ain't finna turn us into the Hunger Games.
Okay, so
all this reality TV, they finna make it into the Hunger Games.
But you know what? I can see that happening, to be honest. But so we're gonna say that for for over there for She Lie TV
Girl, let's talk about EBT. When somebody starts spending their EBT for you, that's love. Like it seems like you got to dig for it nowadays.
Oh God.
We got
Shout out to
inflation.
Turkey Leg Hut. Hope y'all good over there.
I'm
what
telling you, reality TV people gonna be the Hunger Games. We're gonna be watching them kill each other off for food.
I ain't gonna watch it. I'm gonna be in it. I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna be in that thing.
They're gonna be all in each other districts, talk about we in the district. Like they going up there to Philly, Detroit. I'm like, y'all gonna go up there and get the whole camera crew shot up.
I'm going to go
okay,
fight. I
okay.
ain't finna watch it. I'm going to go fight.
All right, so we're gonna get ready to wrap up. Hey, shout out to DJ Unpredictable, the hottest DJ in the Mississippi South.
What's
South.
up,
And
DJ?
Ow.
you don't never
Thank
say
you
that
for
about
your
me, bro.
support. My Mississippi people. All of my Mississippi people
Monica
coming through
Smooth
here.
wants you to lose your mind
I'm
behind
feeling
her.
some type of way. I do.
He is the hottest DJ in the Mississippi
It's
South.
still my birthday month. I don't give a damn what you talking about.
Happy
Mm-mm.
birthday, DJ Smooth, and it's my birthday month as well. Um,
No, your birthday month next
Now
month.
you
oh,
may.
not my birthday month yet. My birthday month is coming up.
You see how
Um,
she tried to play in my face? See what I'm talking about? That's what
Y'all
wrong with your ass.
it was May. Sorry.
You
wow.
did not
So
think it was made,
I
being
did
the we
so. I
still
did
have the
Mm-hmm.
whole
so. I
2
did
days
so.
in this
Please,
month.
hey, please, don't judge me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's
So,
okay. I'm
all
gonna get your ass
right.
on your birthday. I got something for you.
Okay.
And I'm bringing a
So,
date.
okay. You broke a date last night, ma'am.
No, my children come before any and everything, so you will be
You
okay.
didn't, you didn't, I will be okay, but y'all ain't
I
called
did tell you
me.
I was on the phone with my son.
I just thought you said you was on the phone. They ain't said you wasn't coming.
Oh well, when I'm on the phone with my son, I'm not moving until
Oh,
the
I didn't.
situation is resolved with my children.
Oh, I didn't know that it was one of those type. I
I'm a
thought it was
mother
just like,
first.
no, hold
Oh
on,
my
no,
God.
hold
Dude,
on,
now take
hold
your
on.
motherhood.
Yes, hold on. That's not what I meant. When you say I was on the phone, I thought you meant I'm gonna call you right back because I'm on the phone. That's
No,
I didn't know all details of that, ma'am.
and you still don't. I'm a
Okay.
mother first.
Oh my God. Anyways, y'all
Love
have
you.
y'all have a subscriber in me. I'm trying to learn, grow, and love. Thank you because many are talking about the show and these conversations need to happen because online dating is a thing. It definitely is. It is. It's a
Well,
big
share the link,
thing.
Oh
girl.
yeah, it ain't
Like,
going nowhere,
subscribe, and
baby.
comment, girl.
Yes,
We
it
do this
is. Yes.
every Sunday.
Make sure you guys also are liking the show and subscribing as well. And subscribing to the Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. And please go over to my girl what's the T in Facebook because I had to start over there with my good 20,000 followers and they got me blocked from doing anything else. So I
It's
had to do
okay. We're
another.
gonna build you back up.
So we got to build me back up over there, and then I can't go over there and tell the people to come because they might try to stalk me, and then find me over here at the other one. We ain't gonna tell them. So let's just keep it moving. Also, let me go ahead and give you guys some of this good old tea. I am starting a new show called Messy Mondays with Mo. Now, this is the kicker. I'm not sure if I'm going to start this Monday or next Monday because I'm still trying to get my time together because I do have a real career, right? So I don't know if 12 o'clock is going to be good or in the evenings. So I'm going to
I
figure
think you ought to do it next week because you still got because we heading the end of the month. You finna get super busy.
exactly. That's what
So
I
let's
thought.
just do it next week,
So
sister.
I'm
We
not for
got a lot of
sure
tea to spill.
if it's going to be on at noontime or is it going to be in the evening time at 7 o'clock. Those are good times for me. But as of right now, I'm getting ready for my new show, my live podcast, Cocktails and Confessions at Phil and Derek's. You guys have seen it on my page. If you need tickets, hit me up in the DM. I can send you the link to buy you a table. Come through, talk that shit with your girl and my crew. It's gonna be great. Also, it is my birthday that day. So I will be celebrating that as well at the Phil and Derek for my first live podcast. Also, if you can't make it on May night, we will be there on every second and fourth Thursdays of every month. So we'll be back there again on the 23rd. So hey, come, come shoot the shit with your girl. We're not talking about no gossip stuff. We're talking about some grown folk stuff. Bring your confessions. We want to hear them. Anything you want to confess about? You want to confess about how you slept with your sister's husband? Hey, come tell me. I just
Mm.
get it out. Put it this
Don't
way.
tell no. We
If
yeah. I read stuff like that on Reddit. You know, I'm an
if
avid Reddit
if
reader.
you
Ooh,
if
kind of hard.
you have done any of these things, if you in love with your best friend, hey, come to Miss Monica. Put it in the confession box. I read it. They're anonymous. You don't have to put your name. We don't want you to put your name. We just want you to put your confession. It feels good sometimes to let it out, even though people still don't know it's you. But then you just let it out there. It feels good to let
Let
it
me
out.
ask you something. Is the tips? Wait, what do you call confessions?
Hmm?
So are the confessions only limited to dating, or are you?
No, life,
Oh, that's pretty
Mhm.
broad. Oh, that's
Life,
kind of dangerous.
life.
Okay,
Whatever you want to confess about, life, just life. You
okay.
know,
Well,
just life. If you went to work and you ate the girl next to you lunch because you don't like her, hey, come tell me. I read it. Put it in the confession box. It don't matter.
Don't.
Whatever
Yeah,
it is.
I'm scared.
Yes. Whatever it is you feel like you need to confess,
Oh,
just
Monica.
come tell Miss Monica. Okay? And we'll read it aloud and we'll talk about it. And we'll give you some advice. Mm-hmm.
You
So
know what? Let me say one thing. The comment about Miss Mimi that gave me a little tingling in my soul. I like that.
oh yes, Miss Mimi was
'Cause we
giving us
don't
love.
get because I'm gonna be honest. You know, we've been doing this a while. This is not we didn't just start doing this in 2024, and this is all three of us. We've been doing this for a while, and very seldom do we get a thank you or appreciation or a shout out, because we don't have any malicious intent. We are coming up as our authentic selves. Shout out to Miss Monica, you know, for bringing us all together and allowing us to be who we are. Um, and she is who she is. The lady you see right now on your screen is who she is in real life, and I always appreciate her for that and giving us the opportunity to be who we are. And I'm always grateful and thankful, but it's definitely heart it's warming to get that from our the viewers and the watchers, and the commenters. So thank y'all for that, because I'd rather give Monica her flowers now than later. So, and
Not me. You shouldn't have.
don't take my moment, Wanch. Don't take my moment, Wanch. I'm trying. See how she tests me? It's the Taurus thing. See, I'm an April Taurus. She's a May Taurus, and Tamasha is our Gemini in the middle. But see how she take me? I was trying to see Tamasha, get your friend, bro. Cause see, the moment is expired. I'm going. I'm off. I don't want
you know what I'm saying?
to. Yeah, you like the old people. Kiss my grits,
Kiss
Wanch.
your grits.
Wanch.
So,
Mm-mm.
so thank you, DJ Spool. I appreciate that. I
No,
appreciate
it's too late.
my
The moment
people.
has
Okay,
dissipated.
okay. I still want to thank her, and I thank you guys too for chiming in and helping me get my YouTube back up going because I know I was gone, building my brand. Hey, sometimes you gotta take a step back to come back right and ready because they ain't ready for it. They ain't ready. So She Live TV is not just your normal YouTube. It is my new home, and I will be housing different shows here. I will be producing them myself, also with my little crew, my new producer. She's gonna be helping me. I have a new show that's gonna be coming out in June, July, called Hairdos and Confessions. Y'all gonna want to see that. It's gonna be really dope. And then I also have another project coming out called Her. You're gonna be able to find all that stuff here on She Live TV.
I
If
need a
you,
show.
but okay, hold on.
Tamaj, get your friend.
So we will be
I'm fucking
working
with you.
on much more shows. If you have a show and you are interested in doing something and you just like, I don't want to deal with all that platform stuff. I don't know where to start, but you got an idea and you want to bring it to life, hit me up. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's collaborate and make it happen. So
Aw.
that's what we're going to be doing. We want to bring She Live TV to what it says, She Live TV. So we want to be able to watch it. And then once we build up enough shows, we're gonna hit the Rico, we're gonna hit the Amazon Prime, we're gonna get us a little station, and we're gonna run the things like we do.
What if
Okay, what did she say?
oh, shout out be more. Whoop whoop.
Okay, maybe they say y'all are talking. I have a lot of friends and family that online day. I tried to talk to them, but sometimes it goes over their heads. Love from Baltimore. What be happening? You
So
be
you
trying
want the confessions. So Miss Mimi, let me say
and
this.
Miss Mimi, what they be doing?
We not doing cocktail confessions right now, Monica.
Oh.
So let's say this. Let me say this. If they're doing online dating, right? And you've expressed your opinion, you have to leave it at that, right? But just keep an eyeball out. You know what I'm saying? Like if you notice red flags that they may not notice, but you can't force them to do nothing they don't want to do. Sometimes some people have to run into that brick wall in order to learn their lesson.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, every L is not a loss; it's a lesson.
And then you have to understand bars. Then you have to understand with online dating too. People, you can't just swipe right on everybody, and then people hide behind the online dating.
Right.
Like, you gonna get a lot of catfishing. A lot of people that don't want to be seen right away or things like that, or they don't like. So they need to make sure they online dating. They need to get them like a safety plan, like
yes,
me.
yes.
Like, it's like, I only give you a certain amount of time to FaceTime me. I only give you a certain amount of time to want to meet me in a public place. I only give you a certain amount of time for this and that and another. Because first of all, you're not finna play with me. First of all, I don't trust you. First of all, I don't want to have to unalive you. First of all, it's a whole lot of stuff that goes along with that. So, some people just like, I have a problem with people thinking that it won't happen to me. People think that all the time. Oh, that's only on TV. Me coming from a situation to where my person was unalive woke me up for life. Like, my life changed forever. And I never go around saying that stuff won't happen to me and my family. I never think like that. Never. And people do that. And so they put their guards down, and then they just open their life up to all these other things. Like, these couples are saying that it took them this long. Like, I'm really thinking like some of them did it because they got caught up in COVID. Some of them might have did it for safety reasons. Some of them might did it because they just didn't have the resources to travel back and forth, because these couples are living really separate places across the world. Like, this guy's over here in Alabama when this girl is way over here somewhere else across the nation.
Florida,
it's Florida. That's a good little distance, or whatever the case may be. We're not Florida and Alabama, not that far, but still
in Tennessee and Alabama, something like that.
Yeah, it's like 15-hour drive, so that's a good distance. And life. So I get, some of these things. So when you're when you can give your people this online dating, it's like, make sure that they are a tip. These are things that that's happening over at shelivetv. Safety tips is gonna be next, and I'm gonna start doing. But first thing is, I've done my research in it, and the one thing that they do want to do, especially when you're talking to women online dating, if a guy doesn't have anything in his profile, he don't have a description, he don't take the time to write about himself a little bit, he doesn't have a picture of himself, he got a picture of Ice Cube or some old stupid shit like that. Like, you don't want to, you don't want to do that. Like, you want to just let them go. People that don't take the time to let you know who they are, then that's suspect, because then he's gonna hide something, and then he's gonna wait till you swipe right, talk to him, and then he's gonna fill in the blanks on what he think that you might want to hear.
Wait, I got a funny. So
Mm-hmm.
I was doing online dating, right?
Mm-hmm.
And matter of fact, I was doing online dating, but this actually happened on X, aka Twitter. So this dude jumped in my inbox on Twitter in my DMs, and he said that he was girl, you're not joking about that. We all have that. No. We don't think that, Miss Mimi. He said he was Carl Thomas, right? From yeah, he said it was Carl Thomas. No, was it Carl Thomas? Damn, what that man name was?
Does he? Because Carl Thomas does live here.
Yeah, but no. So, but yeah, it was Carl Thomas, right? So I'm a Carl Thomas fan, right?
Okay.
But I'm also a researcher,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I do probing questions, even if they live here in the same city. I do probing questions because once you lie to me, like I'm off of it. Like it's I don't care if you said you won the lottery. I don't. None of that is going to appeal to me any
Exactly.
further. So
Mm-hmm.
I asked him. He said he was going on tour, right? I already knew Carl Thomas wasn't going on. He had no tour schedule for this particular time frame. So that's lie number one. So then he went into so I said, well, how many kids you have? He said, I have 4 kids. Carl Thomas only has 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So then I said, well, when your birthday? So he gave me the birthday, but he was off by 2 years. So I was like, first of all, this is not called the real Carl Thomas. And then he got desperate and was like, well, if you send me $400, I'm not sending you a damn thing, sir. You're finna die, unalive yourself and starve, waiting on me to send you any kind of money. So you have to. No, this is a real story. I still got the DMs. So for men and women out there, we got to be vigilant because there are people out there that mean us they mean us harm and no good,
Mm-hmm.
right? And they know by getting going, a lot of us are on the internet. Like myself, I'm on the internet every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? One, because it's for my career, and because I'm bored. I'm 51, I ain't got nothing to do. So they try to, and a lot of people on here are predators. So we have to be vigilant and ask those probing questions. But you also have to know your opponent,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that's why when we were talking about Sienna and Brandon, she got so triggered because he knew his opponent because she already had opened up, he already had information to where he could challenge her on. So
Mm.
that's why she got mad because she got caught in a lie, right?
Exactly.
So we just have to be very vigilant and very careful. And then my second point is I watch a lot of crime TV. And I'm just gonna put this out as a knowledge nugget for y'all to marinate on. What do y'all think? Because there's a new show that gets created every day. They have a show called Web of Lies. They have a show called ID Discovery. They have a show True Crime. Where y'all think they get all this stuff from? Web of Lies is about internet crimes, and it's not all about sexual predators, right? A girl just got unalived the other day. She was dismembered, and guess where they met? Online.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to think about all these things. Just because he's talking good, don't mean he mean you no good. Bars.
Right. Bars. Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at my friend.
So there's the flyer, guys. And we will be, since this show is about, that's what that's what I think we're going to do. Starting the next show, we're going to get together as a collective and give you guys 2 or 3 online safety tips because this is about online dating. So that's what we're going to do. We as a collective like to we like to give something. Every time we leave with an
Yeah.
episode, we like to give something. It's not like we're gonna gossip about it. We're gonna talk our shit. We're gonna do that. But the whole purpose of it is to give something back, like some wisdom, because we are all wise women. Um, and with wisdom, it takes time, and God just don't give everybody. You have to grow into that. Like that's a gift from God, is wisdom. If you guys don't believe that, look it up in your Bible. God have to give you the wisdom. It's a gift. And so when you do that, he tells us as his children, and once he's given us that wisdom, he holds us accountable. So we have to share those things with the people, right? And if you scared to deliver the message that God's giving you, then that's on you. You know what I mean? You have that time to grow. That's to each his own. But I'm not scared. So when God tells me to speak, I speak. I don't hide it. I'm not ashamed. And whoever it is, they cannot watch my channel. So if you have a problem with it, but we're gonna give you guys some safety tips. I'm gonna do my researches, and we're gonna talk it over with my girls, and we're gonna thread through the best ones, and we're just gonna give those out each time we do the recap through this season, because this is about online dating. And like I said, that is the new norm. That is how people meet. My one of my closest friends that got married yesterday, she married the guy she met online. So and then hey, so it's true love comes out online. I know several people that have married off of the person that they've met online. So it is possible that is, that's the new norm, and that's happened. Love, people find love online. So we're gonna do that for you guys. We're gonna get some safety tips, and we're gonna talk about some of that stuff as well. This is my upcoming show, okay, that's happening on May 9th on a Thursday at the Philadelphia in Houston. All right. And like I say, if you guys want to get your VIP tables, hit me up on my DM. I can send you the link. Also, the link is on shelivetv on the Instagram, and on shelivetv Facebook, and you can find the link in the bio there. But you can DM me. Hey, let me know. I'll give you a shout out if you're in the Houston area, and that's where we'll be. And with that being said, we're going to say good night, and we will see you guys next Sunday, 7:15, a new time.
God bless y'all. Be safe, y'all.
Indeed.
Indeed. We,
Bars.
we will see you guys. We will see you guys in the streets also. You guys, make sure you're subscribing to my channel. We'll see you guys in the street, and I will be being messy. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. I be messy all the time. Anybody want to come give me some tea about this show? DM me. Production done told y'all not to talk, but why would why would you not? Why would you listen to them? Okay?
They want their damn money.
Why would you listen? Okay. So I respect you guys. I'll
Send a
wait.
smoke signal. We'll come get y'all.
So with that being said, good night, sweetheart. And it's time to go.
Help us, Lord. Did.
Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Miss Mimi, for joining in. Everybody give Miss Mimi a shout out. Our new subscribers. Thank you, Instagram, for Instagramming. Twitter, no thank you, because you guys don't watch me over there. I'm not for sure. I guess I need to come over there and play
Yes,
with
they
y'all.
do.
Oh, they do?
Yeah,
See, I ain't even paying attention. And
I do. I
found out
got
a
you.
new way to TikTok. So let me work on that this week and see if it actually connects. And then if that's the case, baby, we're gonna be over there to TikTok too. Mhm. All right. I'll talk to y'all soon. Good night. Miss Monica got work to do. Bye
Peace.
bye. Bye bye.